up YouTube? It's me, your favourite Steve. It's wobbly hand time. It was a terrible week. These are my top 10 sales from last week. What up YouTube? How the devil are you? Sorry if I'm a little bit quiet. The wife, I think she's got the flu or something. She's chucking up buckets this last night and he's now in bed asleep, so I'm trying to be as quiet as possible to get this video done. Yeah, these are my top 10 sales from last week. Last week was terrible. I mean, I can't think of a worst week. There was probably a worse week last year at some point, but yeah, last week was up there as one of the would I say it's probably? I would probably say it's probably my worst week since I've been full time was last week. Maybe. For saying that, I'd like kind of turned it around. Like I'm trying to, at least go sourcing twice a week, charity shop wise. That's not including the one where I go with my daughter on a Saturday. But yeah, proper charity shopping. Where I'm going to like a different kind of town to, Dudley, Belston, Wolverhampton, Kingswinford, something like that. Going to a town and proper having a good charity shop. I'm trying to do that at least 2 times a week. So I was doing that last week. Then I was listing everything, so I haven't got any death piles. So it wasn't a thing that I wasn't listing. Just the sales weren't coming in last week. It was just awful. But I am going to show you my top 10. You've got to show the rough with the smooth. So yeah, we'll go through it. As you can tell, straight away at number 10. If I've got Ben 10 in my top 10, it's been a really bad week. When I was just going through this, I didn't realise this was going to be in my top 10, but yeah, you can tell it was a bad week when there's a Ben 10 figure in there, especially at £4.99, and it cost me £1. So yeah, the profit on it was like after fees probably £2 to £3. £2 to £3, I think it was £2. £2.74, something like that. Can't remember. But yeah, this cost me £1. It's a Swamp Fire Ben 10 figure. Just tell how bad the week was. So yeah, that was in at number 10. Number 9, a half-priced item. So yeah, this was reduced down to £12.49. As I said, half price, 5 items a day. If they've been on here for like 6 months or longer. This was, probably April, May time I got this, probably. Yeah, it was a weird one. It took me a while to find out what it was. It was like a shirt. Well, it is like a shirt, but it's kind of made out of, cagoule, not cagoule, like a kind of anorak, or the hood that would be in like a kind of walking coat or something like that. It's made out of that. I don't know the material, but yeah, I thought it might have been like the lining of a jacket or something. I'll put it all in the description to try and like say, look, I'm not sure what it is, but I put it on for £24.99. Ended up selling for £12.49 after 6 months. But yeah, it was a weird one, this, because I wasn't 100% what it was, but it did cost me like £6 something. I think I paid like £6.29, I think it was, that I paid for it. But yeah, I just wasn't 100% what it was, but yeah, it sold. In at number 8, an M&S coat. Yeah, that's not the best quality. It's navy blue. You can't really tell it through the phone. This had a bit of. It wasn't really bobbling. It was a bit frayed. Ended up going for. It was like a double-breasted. It says that in the description. Double-breasted women's coat. I really do need to get on top of my descriptions when it comes to my clothing, because when it comes to the coats, I had a coat last night, like a JCB coat that I was listing, and I just couldn't think of any key. All I could think was JCB workwear coat. I just need to get on. I need to do a little bit of studying on different keywords for coats or different kind of styles of coats. But yeah, this would have cost me about a fiver, I think. I can't remember. I think it was about a fiver. I wouldn't pay any more than a fiver for an M&S coat anyway. So yeah, probably I'll go with 450. 450. We'll say 450. So yeah, the £4.50. It's over £14.99. Next, one of my World of Warcraft figurines. This was the lower priced ones. I've got ones that are listed for like 30 quid. But I think this was the lowest priced one at £9.99. Out of the 6 that I picked up from the car boot last year. Yeah, it cost me like 83p. I think it had, if you can see on the foot. Oh no. If you can see on the foot there, it's got like a stand on. Look, she's got a little stand there, but it's meant, for God's sake, man. There we go. There we go. It's meant to have a little stand under the foot. I think it's meant to have a little stand under the other foot as well, but that was missing, but I'll put that in the description. So yeah, this cost me 83p. Valeria Sig... Oh, damn, no. Yeah. Yeah, it cost me 83p, sold for £9.99. Up next, just a Tottenham Hotspur polo shirt. This went abroad. I think Tottenham are getting pretty popular now on there. Got this off a pound rack at a cancer research shop. I always pick up like kind of football merch, or if you saw the video I did the other day, I picked up the Pittsburgh Steelers t-shirt. Somebody will want them. Especially a lot of these that I pick up, these you know, kind of football merchandise tops, because this isn't like a football top. It's like the merch that have in their on their store or something like that, or in their shop at the stadium. And they end up going abroad. So yeah. So this cost me like £1, sold for £11.99. Up next. Now, when I first got this, I thought it was like a magazine rack. I was going to advertise it as a magazine rack, and my wife kind of said, "Oh, that's a nice knitting bag," and I was like, "What?" Knitting bag. And she was like, "Yeah, that's a." When I'd done research as a magazine rack, I'd found one that looked very close to it, like a magazine that looked like it. Apart from it was kind of crossed in the middle. And I thought, "Oh, yeah, it's a magazine rack." And she was like, "No, I think that's a knitting bag." As soon as I searched, you know, green fabric wooden knitting bag, the same one came up, and it had gone for 15 quid. This cost me £1.99. I am starting to kind of do that when I go to the charity shops now. Is I'm starting to, like, I want to pick up one big thing, not like, yeah, like maybe like a magazine rack or something that's not going to go in the bag, something I'm then carrying around. Just trying to pick up one big thing every time when I go that's kind of got some money in it, that doesn't cost very much but has got a little bit of money in it. I did expect more money in this, but no. But anyway, $14.99 cost me $1.99. In at number 4, Disney Wall-E figure bundle. I probably could have got more money on this. It's just that one of them had their arm missing. There's one figure that kind of folds in itself, that sells for good money. That sells for like 20-30 quid. I've had that a couple of times, but yeah, this I think this cost me like 50p or £1. It was definitely no more than £1. It was like in a little food bag on a table at a car boot. So yeah, it would have cost me £1, 50p or £1, I can't remember. But yeah, Wall-E figure bundle. They were kind of like a push along thing, you know, where you push them along and then they speed off. That one was magnified. But yeah, cost me £14.99. In at number 3, Now that says £100. This didn't go for £100. I did a live video a while back about these. My mate gave me these. My mate has this thing of just going, I've got stuff, do you want it? I've started to tell him now, because he has put, what was the, if he does watch this, Mark, he asked me the other day, he just sent me a picture of some board games in a bag. He's like, do you want these? I was like, no, I'm alright, cheers, mate. And then, he was like, well, there's probably bits missing anyway. So, I said to him, well, cheers, thanks for letting me know after I said no. And, I'm in a group chat, me and my other mate, me and my mate Mark and my mate Pete. And, they were, going, gift horse, you know what I mean? Gift horse. And I was like, okay, so what am I going to do with parts of, board games? And they're like, well, I know that parts of board games sell. I was like, yeah, maybe Trivial Pursuit and Monopoly. But the one he was trying to, give me was, Giggle Wiggle or something, some, freaking elephant thing. I'm guessing, I don't know. Giggle Wiggle. I think that was the game. But yeah, he has a tendency of just giving me stuff and not really explaining what it is. Like these computer parts. After I'd listed them, I kind of found out that the motherboards on them are completely useless now or something. I don't know, as soon as they've been touched or whatever. But yeah, I'd put it on for £100 with best offer. It was just an off chance on somebody with the memory cards, maybe, of someone paying £100 for it. But I was up for offers on literally anything. Yeah, the guy, I hadn't had any offers, barely any watchers on it. No, I think there was one watcher that was on it for ages and didn't make an offer or anything like that. And this guy come to me on Sunday. The sales have been really bad, and he's like, "I'll give you £20." I was like, "Put it up to 30 and you can have it." And he gave me £30. So yeah, £30 for it. He was only interested in the memory card, so, and he, by the looks of it, I've sent it to, I think it's a Let's Get Retro or something. So I'm guessing he's he does old PC bits and bobs or something. But yeah, I accepted the best offer of £30, but it cost me nothing. Number 2. Again, another one which I've got a feeling this is coming back. This is a Paramo reversible SWAT kind of style sweater, fleece. When I was searching this, they were going for around 30, 35. I think I might put the price up if it does come back. But I'll put the price up to about £40 because it was ugly. That was more. I put it up to £40 more to do with the fact that it was just an ugly pattern, like a 1980s, as I put in the title. The person has got back. The person was trying to say that you couldn't see that Paramo logo on the fleece. They said they received it. There's no Paramo logo on there. I want to return it, and I'm not paying. And I just replied saying it's reversible. If you reverse it, the label's there. I haven't got another fleece. This is the fleece. I've taken photos of this fleece, and then it's been put into a poly bag, and it's been sent to you. So it's not it's the same one. And then she went, "Oh yeah, I can see it, but I don't want it." And I was like, "Well, you can pay for it to send it back." And I haven't heard anything since. But no, I have. They have put in a return request, but they haven't sent the item back. I've had that happen a couple of times where people have put in return requests, and when it's there, when they've got to pack it up and put the label on and everything like that, they don't. There's some people that just don't send it back. Just go, oh, whatever. But yeah. So it was £40. It cost me, I think it was a £5. But it might be coming back. Sorry, I'm a little bit. I didn't get much sleep last night. kids was off. So I'm a little bit all over the place. In at number two, in at number one, a sheepskin, lambskin coat. This was in the big bundle that I got in July. The box is at the back of the sofa. So it only cost me £1. It had a few marks and stains, which I tried to show on the photos, but it was still, compared to some of the lambskin, sheepskin jackets that I've seen on eBay. I mean, some of them are an absolute state. I sold one that was, it probably was in a video, that was in far worse condition than this. But yeah, so this cost me less than £1 when you break down that bundle, and ended up selling for $49.99. So yeah, that was my top 10 from last week. It was rubbish. Sorry if I haven't been making much sense on this video. I barely had any sleep last night, maybe 2-3 hours. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. I've got a charity shop haul coming soon, and I think that's about it. So for now, peace out, stay safe, stay beautiful, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.